Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the continued season of Backyard Baseball. We rejoin the Fishes after going 9-1 through their first 10 games. They are on fire, ladies and gentlemen, with recent wins over the Wombats and the Royals. 9-3 showing against the Royals, who, if you've been tuning in, are hitting the shit out of the ball. Today we got games against the Mets, the Cubs, and if I'm feeling really froggy, maybe the Monsters. Maria Luna, pretty fast. She's pretty good. For some reason, her stats are down a lot at this field. I don't know if it's the positioning or the fielding. This team, oh, it's Mike Piazza. Okay, I was wondering who their pro was. This team looks like it kind of sucks, but I'm pretty sure they're leading their division. We'll just start her up.
It's time for another game of the most exciting baseball around. Live from Playground Commons, this is Sunny Day, and my sidekick, Vinny the Gooch.
So, let's let the Gooch take it away.
Game are the New York Mets and the Blue Fishes. This season has been solid for these kids. They've been playing some serious baseball out there, and they have a lot to be proud of.
That's all we need to hear, Vinny. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support from Vinny.
Okay, let's play ball.
So, as always in these games,
Today is
Angela Del Vecchio on the bump.
her brother Tony.
She is hands down the best pitcher in the league. I know most other teams rotate their pitchers in and out. I think I've had one other pitcher throw a single out this entire season. And the reason is because she's just dominant on the mound with her off-speed stuff. This kind of girl has hooks that she can just pinpoint inside of them. It starts behind her head. How are you supposed to hit that? You can't hit that pitch. If I throw the exact same pitch again, and also, take a look at her feet. Maria's feet, one, she's Tommy Pickles in it. Tommy Pickles, pickling it. Her feet are pointing into each other, and her front foot is in. So the inside pitch is going to jam her up at best. The fact she didn't chase there is insane. But, alternatively, we drop it across the zone. If she doesn't get on top, it's also a strike. Not ready for it. The movement on the ball is too strong. There's nothing you can do about that. Everybody who's joined the chat, thank you for tuning in. We are in pursuit of a World Series. We're in pursuit of a perfect season that lasted one game when I lost 1-0 to the Orioles. This game is currently being played on the hardest difficulty, and I've taken off all the pitch markers for when I'm at the plate. As a pitcher, it doesn't really change the pitch markers. You can't really do much about that. And to add the difficulty a little bit, I've drafted what amounts to a piss-poor team in the field. Of course, we got Pablo. The rest of the team is Pablo and Pete Wheeler. The rest of the team is not great. We got Sally Dobbs, stinks. Lisa Crockett, not great. Somewhere on this field is Kenny Kawaguchi, who is also terrible. Dante is okay. Alright, team's up to bat. And this is where we kind of make our money. This is where we put asses in seats. Is this guy. Right here.
First in line, Pablo no out.
So, I realize not getting the shirt and frame is probably a big miss. But, this kid, yikes, that was above his head. He's got a big head, though. Look at the size of that hat. However, weak season for Pablo overall. Like I said, when I was pitching, the off-speed stuff is really hard to read because it doesn't break consistently. Like, that's an out. It doesn't break consistently, so it's difficult to read when the ball is coming in from the opposite batter's box, if it's going to hit the strike zone, catch the outside, or go all the way across. Like, in my mind, that was supposed to come into the zone way more than it did. And it just fell flat. And pitchers that throw junk, I struggle against. Which probably explains why this Mets team... This Mets team is 8-2? 7-3? Kind of on fire. That's the worst thing you could do pitching against me, though. You throw a flat ball, whether it's a fastball or a slow ball, I can make contact with it. Although Stan Olafson, through 2 batters, is cruising. He knows what he's doing. This isn't his first rodeo. Get down. Alright, that's top tier unfortunate. We're cruising. We're cruising. So what we do is we take a very brief break at the halfway point in the game, and immediately prior to the last out, strictly because this game crashes, because it's on an emulator that doesn't run that consistently. And for those of you who have tuned in, we did lose a game, like it didn't complete, that we had to redo. That's the worst thing she could have did. That ball gets through. That's a double play ball, and because it's a double play ball, it's a special hit. Alright, we're not getting a double play. My team is just deciding to lay out for things. Mariana Ralph at the plate. She's leaned into it. So she saw the pitch come in with the left hook from the outside, right? So she moved that inside foot, that front foot inside, to overcompensate to hit that ball. No way in hell she hits this. That's 2. And for 3. That's hit pretty well. Nice play, Sally. Nice play, Sally. Alright. And we move on to the bottom of the second inning. Ashley Weber, who, she's got some pop for a girl who doesn't look like she has the upper body strength to hit the ball out. She's, handles the bat pretty well. Just as good as her sister, Sydney. There is literally no difference between the two of them. He's a righty, right? So the righty with the left hook. Shit. She was way too happy. Welcome back to the dugout. We can't. That's not what you want on your team. That's not what you want to bring. It's not the energy we're looking for here.
That's what I call a whiff. From the windup, pitch on the way. Swung on.
That ball's popped up. Dante safe at first base on a dropped ball from Olafson.
Sally Dobbs steps in. The boss loves to talk about the importance of high fiber cereals.
So,
He's a real athlete in action.
Sally Dobbs lives in the open stance position.
From the stretch, throws it. The wing. A drive toward right field. And
That
deep.
right at the right fielder. That's good contact. It's good contact. She waited on the pitch, which is important. Because she had the open stance, she actually swung way too early, now I'm thinking about it. So the bat is directed towards right field. That's the problem that she had. I need to wait on these pitches.
From the windup and the pitch. On the swing.
Yikes.
You know, you can throw your back out swinging like that.
Alright, not my best swing. Not my best swing. I will get there, though. That could be trouble. That's back. That's up against the wall. Unfortunately, Angel Del Vecchio is the slowest person in the world. We got a bang bang play at the plate.
That makes their first run of the day.
Wow. The world's deepest base hit I've seen. But it gets the run in. It drives in Dante all the way from first, who's taken off on contact. with 2 outs, you got to be ready to move. And Dante was.
Ready now. The pitch. A swing. Strike. 0-1.
If Kenny Kawaguchi finishes the season batting 300 or higher, I'm taking all the kids out for ice cream.
The swing.
That's right, too.
That's a foul.
The bottom of this lineup has the potential to get on base and hit the ball,
Ready
but
now. The pitch.
there's no consistency.
A swing.
That's why they're the bottom of the lineup, though. This is an out.
Bouncing ball.
Even if Kenny's safe, Angela's out by a mile.
And he's out. And that'll close up the second.
Vincent Sweet up at the plate. We are cruising through this. We're already in the 3rd inning, ladies and gentlemen.
Swing. A bouncing ball. And he grabs it.
Pete Wheeler, great play.
Already.
So, Angel Delvecchio is trying her darndest
The swing.
to get the league lead in the ERA.
Bouncing ball.
It's going to take her a little bit, though, because
That'll send him back to the deck.
she's looking at about a 1.5 right now. The leader in the league is 1.2. I don't remember what team they're on,
Swing.
but
A bouncing
you know, to
ball.
make up that difference is pitching shutouts,
Say goodbye, 'cause she's
consistent
out.
shutouts.
And the fish is ahead.
So,
Leap the crop.
through
Nobody
3
out.
innings, no runs, almost perfect ball.
The stretch. Throws it.
You got to respect it.
That was a ball. And the count is 1-0.
Good eye, Lisa. Good eye. You going now, kid? So, with those glasses, you would think that she could see balls and strikes better.
Cuts to the plate. The swing.
That's a dribbler right back to the plate.
That little blooper sent him running. And she's out.
All right, not Lisa's best performance.
Steps in. One
Like
out.
I said, I need to wait on this ball. If Stan throws a ball in the strike zone, it needs to be hit into the street. The strike zone's so small.
The delivery. Swinging. Belted it.
It's right at her. It was too fast. She wasn't ready for it.
Safe on first base.
Was that throw so slow that Pablo's taken 2? Nope. Whoop!
This is quite a predicament.
I'll just stay on first.
He's safe.
Alright. It's a line drive, base hit to right. They're going to probably call it a base hit, because this game doesn't call a lot of errors. But we'll see when Pablo gets up if he's 1 for 2 or
And the pitch.
0 for 2.
Swung on. Smack one into right center field.
Is that trouble?
Get on your horse. He's out.
Not trouble. Nice play by the center fielder. Laid out, made the catch. That's the kind of dedication that you get from a top-tier talented team. And
Runner on.
despite the fact that they can't hit shit, not shocked if we see this Mets team in the postseason.
Swing. A bouncing ball.
I'm swinging so
Watch
early.
your kneecaps on those taters.
Well, everybody's safe, but
Secure the
I'm
signal.
still swinging way too early for this. I think I've hit 1 ball out of the infield. It was Pablo's. Oh no, Ashley hit 1 to the wall. Angela rather, Delvecchio. This is
Ready
Ashley.
now, rose it. A swing.
So, I don't know how I'm supposed to hit that, because the bat is literally perfectly on the ball. I'm pretty sure I timed that right.
From the stretch. Here's the
I guess it's just too far out of the zone. That one I get. Swung low, went high, missed. Depth perception's a problem here. And Mr. Olofsson knows that.
Here's the motion. The delivery.
Is it gonna break?
Swing.
Oh, see, I'm
Bouncing ball.
so early.
Then a scrambling.
That's 3.
And it's a long walk. She's out. That's it for the 3rd inning.
Alright,
Wallet.
end of 3.
I'm out.
To not let this crash. The old quick save, and we're back in. Alright. 17 pitches through 3 innings.
Fire.
That's pretty economical. Yeah, that's right.
Ooh, slow ball. That kid's thinking out.
So, again, what you want to do in these situations is you want to attack the kid's foot
The swing.
going the wrong way.
That's a foul.
So he's got his foot planted either straight up or to the inside, which means there's no chance in hell
The pitch.
he's getting a ball that's going to jam him.
That was a ball.
And that's as close as you can get to with a strike. The fact he doesn't swing there, hats off. Great eye.
The stretch.
But you want to try to jam him inside
The swing. And
because he's not going to be able to hit it.
goes down. See ya. Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza batting .527. Mets fans out there stoked about this guy. They think this kid has a bright future.
She can't get it.
Oh, that's gotta hurt, but make the play, you knock it down. She took that one off the face. Big Ange took one off the face to get the out. That's team player. Alright, here we go, Big Ange. See, her stance is a little bit inside, but it's mostly straight up. So she should have the zone pretty clearly. Which is why we're going to drop them outside. I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to try to make her chase. Knew I'd regret that immediately. It's right at Sydney. Easy catch. Thought so. Face plants. She stayed at first.
Couldn't quite cut the mustard on that one.
Don't know why. She definitely had second if she took off. That ball was dropped pretty poorly. But notice how I called she was hitting that ball. It's all about reading the feet in this game. Which, there's no way I did that as a 10-year-old. But as a grown man, it's a lot easier to read this. I did the wrong thing. It should be out here.
Maybe she's
I don't know what that was. So, slow ball. He's opening up the stance a bit more. You want to try and catch him on the outside. Gets him. So, pitching in this game, it's mostly reading batter's feet. Because look at the difference. That's a closed stance for Dante. That's open. I wasn't hitting that no matter what, but as an open stance, I can't reach that ball. So I always think it's best to stay square and kind of hope for the best. If you stay square, at least you got a chance to hit the balls over the plate. Pitcher staying outside, it becomes tough to catch. Swung painfully early there. But everybody who is tuning in, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate the views. If you like Backyard Baseball and soon to be other content as well, feel free to follow. Trying to start posting more consistently daily. That will happen though. We're moving on from that. We're just cruising through these games. Pretty sure, I'm not pretty sure, mathematically speaking, if we hold on for the win in this game, the Fishes will have clinched a playoff spot, and the rest of the season's kind of moot. We got to play it out. You got to keep the guys fresh, ready to roll. You want to see who's wearing the lineup too. Like, based on her performance, Sally Dobbs is looking at falling down in the order. Kenny Kawaguchi's definitely working his way up a bit. Lisa Crockett's showing some stuff. Angela Del Vecchio, if she could, she'd be on the bench. She'd be strictly a pitcher. Old school National League rules. I know she's batting .310. She's got a base hit today, but she's a liability on the base paths. She's so slow. Like, the worst thing she could do here is get a base hit. And need a home run or an out. Or at least 2 bags. I'll get back. I take it back about the base hit thing. This is the worst thing she could do.
And that's an out.
Alright.
First on a sharp single.
Alright. That works.
Next up, runner on first, 2 outs.
Kenny Kawaguchi. One of the most impressive athletes in this game. He's out here in a wheelchair on grass making plays. Granted, he is our catcher, so he's not at the, shagging fly balls. But impressive nonetheless. And 222 average for a kid who's got a history of struggling at the plate. He's not a pitcher. He's not a hitter, rather. He's more of a pitcher. Half-decent fielder. Of course, I picked him before I remembered to take Angelo Del Vecchio as my all-time pitcher. There goes Kenny. Son of a bitch. Alright, that's 2. Not great. Not great. Sorry. Check this out. Okay. We are cruising through here. Cruising.
Good move. Throw a slow ball. After throwing the heat, the batter will swing early every time. And the count is 0-1.
That makes sense. However, I wasn't throwing a slow ball after the heat. I don't think I threw a heater all game, except till now.
Turn on the heat.
A lot of shit being talked in the field. The team is absolutely ruthless.
Ground ball up the first baseline. Lays out.
Dante gotta make the play or it's a special hit. Never a problem. So that could have been an issue. Because if she's safe at first base, that's a special hit. Look at the glove on Pete Wheeler. Absolute fucking snag. I've stopped addressing the feet. I'm throwing slow balls right down the pipe. Seeing what happens. What are they gonna do? They can't beat me with zero runs. And my team is fielding like their lives depend on it. Alright. Lisa Crockett in the 9-hole batting .307. That's the kind of performance that, come playoff time, also important. Lisa Crockett got robbed of a grand slam in the game that crashed. Lisa's earned her way up to a better spot in the rotation, in the lineup, I mean. We gotta be looking at her batting 6, 7. Jumping up to Dante Robinson level territory. She's better than Kenny. She's better than Angela. Ignore that. Ignore that specific at bat. So, Pablo got credit for the base hit before. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't even get set, Stan! Man's just fucking throwing. His music didn't even finish playing. You want to play that game, Stan?
Keep it together. He's got one more shot. 0-2.
What do you got, Stan? Good eye, Pablo. Good eye. So what I want to do with this open stance, I want him to throw the ball over the center of the plate, pull it down the line, and just absolutely crush it. That's what I wanted to do, except exponentially deeper.
That's a slow roller.
Shit. Not a good day for the plate. Not a good day at the plate. Although, very defensive game both sides. Kind of cruising. We're already in the bottom of the 5th. I've been on for less than 20 minutes. Usually each one of these games is a good 40 minutes. Just miss on that one. I almost have it perfect there. Here we go now, kid. Alright, not it, not it. The wind-up and the pitch, that's ball 2. Okay. Stan's throwing a lot of pitches, but with 4 Ks, he's probably gotten some juice. Chance to re-up. I forgot I clicked out of the game. So, I need to double click to come back into the game. So I didn't swing. So they don't look right at that pitch. Not a great showing. Just offensively, a dismal performance with 1 run. However, Angela Del Vecchio has been providing a solid performance so far. Catches the zone. Maria Luna now. We'll try to jam her inside. Got it with 1. 4 Ks, 39 pitches. That was a little egregious, but whatever.
The coach calls timeout.
Timeout. We'll do the quick save before a potential last out of the game. You know the rules. Angela Del Vecchio. She's got a corkscrew and a slow-mo. First we throw the corkscrew. Missing on that one hurts. You hit him with the slow-mo. After seeing that corkscrew ball, he's got to swing over the top.
Watch out for this one, kid, because I throw pretty fast, you know.
Fast or not, that's not the point here, Angela. Just throw the curveball. Oh, and he gets a piece of it.
Goes for the diving catch. That's not gonna do it. Fires across the first. They were first.
We very much have a ball game now.
Oh no.
Because there is a special hit that they have. And I don't know. It could be an aluminum bat. Whatever it wasn't used there. Alright, let's go back to the feet thing. He's square, though. He's square. Does he chase? Does he chase? He didn't chase. Shit.
He's got it. Throws it over to third.
Oh, you don't make the last out at third base, homie. That's game.
Out, let's go. That'll bring our team up to bat.
Not bringing us up to bat.
The Fishes have crushed them.
Didn't crush him.
1-0. As you can imagine.
If he doesn't make a running mistake at the end of that game, we are looking at a real chance that they have a screaming line drive with runners on first and second. Okay, I've been noticing around the league consistently the Royals were putting up painfully dumb numbers. They lose 14-2. It happens. 16-0 from the Expos. This fucking Blue Jays team doesn't lose. They have 3 losses on the year. 2 are to me. This O's team takes the L. That's fine. Let's see. Nothing else crazy around the league. Okay, so the playoffs don't show up yet in the standings. Hold on, let me check. Angela Del Vecchio with that win. I mean, the win means nothing. She still has the strikeouts record set. 70 already. That's set. She is approaching that 138 number from Wing Quan on the Rockies. Had we gotten a chance to play the Rockies, we would have obliterated that record.